Hello, welcome to the James Kuluish Show. It's your life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Kuluish, and wow, just enjoyed Christmas. Probably one of the best Christmas I ever had in my life. Hope to have many more. And you know, we celebrate Christmas and we forget for a second or so that there are 12 holidays. I'm talking about leaving up to Christmas and all the way to the New Year. And I tell you, we after Christmas, like, wow, I got other holidays, I got New Year's, I got all these things. But we have to continue to celebrate. I have to continue to celebrate these holidays, continue to enjoy all of the greatness that God has given us and continue to smile and be happy. And I tell you, that's where we at right now, just enjoying the end of 2023. And no better place to enjoy that is with your family. And I got this absolutely gorgeous, wonderful wife of mine, who's also my executive producer and co-host. And actually, in case you haven't met her, how are you doing, Dr. Cooler? How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. We're still in the holiday season. Basically, that's what the title of our show is: Continue Celebration During the Holiday Season. And, everyone celebrates differently. Some are low key, some are parties, some are vacations going away, whatever it is. If it makes you happy, if it brings joy to your life, I say go for it. Go for it. Hey, audience, you want to tell us about your continued celebration of your holiday season. Please, just whatever live streaming program that you're on, just type in your questions, share information, type in your comments. We would love to hear from you. So, hey, we're going to be talking about favorite holiday traditions, memorable holiday moments, and I got one, favorite holiday meals, and why we are so blessed during the holiday season. Anything you want to add to that, James?
Yeah, I mean, we're blessed because, first of all, we put things to the side. I'm talking about all the work that we have been doing, and we have an opportunity to decompress and share this with the people that you love, family and friends, etc. And all of those things are so important to continue to do that because at the beginning of 2024, what's New Year? And no one knows what to expect, but I believe it's going to be a great year for us and you as well.
Yes, most definitely. So, hey, let's start it up. So Christmas, you know, people just, people celebrate Christmas. People celebrate Kwanzaa. People celebrate Hanukkah. But, we're talking about holidays and we're talking about Christmas and what does it mean to us? What does it mean to you? So I'll start off. What does Christmas mean to me? Christmas means to me is the birthday of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. God gave us His Son to atone for our sins, and it is just the beautiful gift that the Lord has given us, and we celebrate it, with family, friends, even strangers. And I know, the holiday season, people rush in to buy gifts and everything like that. That's great. And even when Jesus was born, the three kings brought gifts to our Lord and Savior to celebrate his arrival into this world. So we always remember that Christmas means the birthday of Christ. So James, what is your thoughts? What does Christmas mean to you?
You know, Christmas, just like you mentioned, it's the birth of Jesus Christ, uh, first and foremost. But it's also, just like I mentioned, it's being able to sit back and understand. Think about all the things that you're thankful for during the year. Most of the time, we only remember the bad things that happened or tragedies and trials and tribulations that we might be going through. But there are so many great, great things that we experience throughout the year. So we have to be able to take the good and the bad. Christmas is being able to accept all of these things because in my mind, I believe that life is a learning experience. Everything that's happened, good or bad, is a learning experience. And Christmas gives us an opportunity to reflect on those things. It also gives us an opportunity to reach out to the ones that we love, exchange gifts, if that's what it is, or just love. So Christmas to me is a part of love.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And all of us, we have Christmas memories and, past, present, and we look forward to the future. But there's so many like Christmas, celebrations that were memorable, especially in the past. So we're going to talk about, it was one of our memorable Christmas that we had in the past. So it's the past. So I don't know if the past means 2 days ago or does it mean when we were children. So I'm gonna start with when I was a child into current because past was December 24th, December 25th, 2023. So one of the Christmas memories I had in the past is just me and my brother when we were little. We used to live in an apartment back in New York. We would wake each other up. He would wake me up mostly and just run and just open our gifts. I mean, we had no tact. We were kids. We would just rip those gifts open and everything like that. And then we get our mom up and our brothers and our brother and our sister up. So it was just about, for both of us, it was just, for me, it was just about the joy of having those siblings and the family just to share those special moments with. Now, that's the past when I was a kid. Now, actually, I am going to let James talk about the past, meaning 2 days ago. Why was it memorable to him as well as me? But I'm going to let him talk about, past, meaning when he was a child, and current day.
Okay. Uh, you put me on the spot on this one.
I
But
know.
I tell you, Christmas in the past, it's we grew up not having a whole lot. Um, you know, I'm talking about even Christmas gifts. I can remember, and when I was 7, and I think my brother was 8 in Graham, Alabama. My aunt and uncle and grandmother would always try to do the best they could, and they would go out and buy us at least one or two gifts. And they would try to hide them somewhere where, oh, we got a little house, we got a barn, we got all that stuff. You can't hide it too. Uh, in too many places because my brother Jerry and I was going to find it. So when everybody's asleep, we go out maybe a couple of days prior to or a day before and look and see if we can find it. We would always find it and then come back in giggling, like, "Oh, they don't know. Don't know. We don't found it." And pretend like when Christmas, the next day on Christmas Day, that we did not know anything. And but you know what, Michelle?
Hmm.
My aunt and uncle and grandma always knew that we had found it. They never said anything to us about it until a couple of weeks later, letting us know that we already know that you guys went and looked and found it because we probably had some hay or something out of place.
Little footprints or something like
So
that.
we left a trail behind, So that was one of the most memorable Christmas when I was a kid. Now, the one that I'm going to remember most, I skip over all the rest of them up to a couple of days ago when I got a friend, Bishop. Uh, I call him Bishop Jack, and his pastor, Bishop Gina. So I had talked to them a couple of weeks prior to, and I came up with this idea that I wanted to remarry my wife. on Christmas Day, and I was seeing if he could come by and do it with his, I don't know what you call that, the white collar and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And, I went out and bought a brand new wedding ring. Uh, and he came by and he had on all this. And Michelle was thinking that, wow, okay, well, why they come by? It's early. And I said, hey, they just left. He just did a wedding somewhere. Boom, boom, boom. But I had talked Michelle into getting dressed up and putting on one of the best gowns, and I was going to put on a top. And I said, we're just going to take pictures. We're going to have a neighbor across the street come over and take a picture of us dressed up. Bottom line, they came through the door. And Michelle like, oh, can I get you some water, something like that? Well, you guys, I said, they just came just from doing a wedding. Oh, okay, And then Jack, after about 2 minutes, he said, well, actually, Michelle, I did not come. Just dropped by like this. I came to marry you guys again. She freaked out. She freaked out.
He got
me. She had no idea that we was getting married again that day. Now, what would have been embarrassing if she would have said no, because I fell on my knees. Like,
he was sweating and everything.
Sweat popping off my head, and I asked her, and she said yes, and Jack and Gina performed the ceremony.
That was beautiful. I mean, he got me. I was really surprised, thinking the neighbors gonna come by, take a pictures or do video, and I did not expect that. And that was one of the most memorable moments from Christmas past 2 days ago.
You know what, Michelle? We're gonna pick this. We're gonna take a station break, and if you want to be part of the conversation, whether you're watching on E360 television, Transverse TV, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, or whatever, Instagram, or over 45, 55 other live streaming networks, all you have to do is go to the platform that you're on, ask us any question that you might have, and I tell you what, we'll get you an answer. It's your life, and we'll see you shortly after the break.
Now we're back here once again. us close when we're apart, walking from the darkness of all that we've been through. It seems that there might be a way to leave behind the loneliness we've known and live again a life of
Hello, welcome back to the James Kuluish Show. It's your life, and just sitting here with the holidays. I mean, we are in holiday number 2 since Christmas, but the Christmas spirit is still here. The tree is still up, still got gifts on it. We still celebrating, still smiling. Yeah, I mean, just smiling and smiles. My great friend, Dr. Jim Arms and Dr. Pauline Crawford came up with that. I think that's a brilliant idea. I think the world need to capture on to that one because, Michelle, what I believe one of the most important things about Christmas and the holidays is being able to smile, being able to show a positive attitude, being able to show love, being able to show that. I think all of those things are so important. What are your thoughts on that?
It's definitely important, I mean, it should be done throughout the whole year, but Christmas is a time where people just feel just so inspired to, share the love, the family, reconnect, families, friends, and kind of just realize what's the true meaning of the Christmas spirit is, and just to share that love. One of the best things about Christmas is, well, not only exchanging gifts. I mean, that's nice and all, but it's mostly about preparing a feast. A feast. And I tell you, the best feast preparer is my husband, James Kuluish, and my mother. But James, he goes all the way out and prepares an amazing culinary delight. So I'm going to let him, this is segueing, I'm letting him talk about the amazing Christmas dinner and also the desserts that we have on the side that have been sent by family and friends, which we are so pleased to, to have in our lives. And talk about the Christmas culinary planning, James, and why you decide to cook this and other things. So go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Christmas dinner is special. At least I believe it is. And I had to carefully pick every single dish that I'm going to make. Now, my wife, she don't cook. Sometimes, a little bit. I cook everything, but it's over umpteen years where you understand that this Christmas feel like this. Therefore, I need to prepare this. And as you start preparing things at our Christmas dinner, there are going to be at least 8 different dishes. And each one of them brings joy of Christmas. Case in point, this year, I was just thinking about love and compassion. And I also locked in my mind about Cornish hens opposed to turkey and all that other type of stuff. Mm-hmm. So I selected Cornish hen to be the main dish. But then as I was thinking, about the Cornish hen. I said, it got to be another protein or another meat. So I prepared a sparrow ham that kind of goes with that, with the season. And I'm from the South. I don't know where you all are from. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I love Chattanooga, Tennessee. I love my birthplace. You gotta have some collard greens, turnip greens, mustard green mixed all together. It's mandatory. It's mandatory that you have to have those things. So that's 3 dishes that I prepared. But then I was sitting back thinking that you gotta have some dressing, cornbread dressing, not the little simple stovetop. A cornbread dressing made from scratch. That had to be part of this feast that is Michelle and I and Bella are going to have. Nobody else. So we identified that. And then as I was thinking, I said, pumpkin pie. I was going to cook apple pie. But however, we had our friends, the Jacksons brought over this dump cake. One of the most delicious things I ever had in my life. that that so, but we're not done yet. So I think there's 6 things already. Giblet gravy is mandatory for Christmas, for everything, all that good stuff. So I hooked up some giblet gravy, and my lovely wife made some macaroni and cheese.
My famous macaroni and cheese. Best macaroni and cheese maker in the business.
It was delicious, and I think I have one more dish. I can't think of it right now.
Black-eyed peas.
Oh, black-eyed peas. Oh, yeah. I had to make black-eyed peas as well. And you got this feast, but you missing something kind of sweet. So cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce. The challenge that you have with this, it's a delicious meal.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 people, and if you cook too much, you're gonna be eating it for too many days. I can only go 2 days with leftovers. Then freeze everything or whatever that is. So what we have done is, and we'll talk about the holidays, New Year's tradition coming up in a few minutes. But I think the dinner had to go with the occasion. It had to go with the way that you feel from the year. And we change it up. It's not like that every year. So all of these things are important. And being able to reach out and show love, I think that's in common with the Christmas spirit.
And we had some amazing desserts too. James made a pumpkin pie. Our friends made what she calls a dump cake, which was amazing. My mom sent some fruitcake cookies, which I ate them all. Sorry, James. We also have, the traditional, nuts, pies, chips, but we had a great feast, and we still got a lot of leftovers. So, but yeah, we put a lot of thought into this Christmas culinary delight.
It's mandatory that you put thoughts into it because it's all about love. And one thing Michelle did not tell you, we always buy these cashier's clusters, a big old bag of, put it in on the table. 3 days went by. I went to find, get me some. Gone. I did not get a chance to eat not one. I'm talking this was like 3 pounds.
That's not true.
I did not get one of them.
It was good. Thank you, Costco. Anyway, but
but hold on, baby. But I would love for you guys, somebody to, come in and join the conversation. Let us know what you had for Christmas and why. Yes. Let us know what your meal consists of and why.
Oh, definitely. We'd love to hear about that. Before the break, we got a couple of minutes before the break. You know, as I mentioned before, there's always gift giving, which is beautiful. The three kings gave gifts to Jesus when he was born, presented to
Hey,
him.
but you know, one of the most incredible gifts that one of the three kings gave, you know what that was?
What was it?
They said, "We three kings of glorious are bearing gifts, we travel so far." You know, I went out and bought this oil about 3 weeks ago, and I put it on, and was aroma frankincense. If you have not smelled frankincense or all infusion frankincense, you're missing out on Christmas. Frankincense. We had a couple of people that come over like, "What is that?" That's one of the gifts that the three kings gave to Jesus. You remember that?
I don't quite remember that, but you got a very good memory, so that's amazing.
Well, Gina asked the other day, "What does that smell?" I said, "That's frankincense."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah. And I think we're headed to a break right now. Then we're going to talk about, after the break, we're going to talk about gift giving rituals and also celebration with loved ones, reflection and gratitude during the holiday season.
yeah, so wherever you're watching us at or listening to us, you want to be part of the conversation, all you have to do is go to the platform that you're on. Ask any question that you might have. I promise you we'll get you an answer. Join in on the conversation. It's your life. We'll see you shortly after the break. Hello, I'm Dr. James 𝐔𝐘𝐒 from the United States of America, and I am here to just say, first of all, I'm so happy and honored to be honored to be in the Coffee Book 2023, Unified Brain Z and the other organizations. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this collection.
Noah Dingley here, producer of the James Kuluish Show, It's Your Life. And the new audio version of James' book, Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, is a must-have. James shares his true life story of struggle and success in America. It's both a cautionary tale and a roadmap to achieving the American dream. Get the new audio version of Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet by James Kuluish on Amazon.com or wherever audiobooks are sold.
Hello, welcome back to It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Kuluish, with my great executive producer and co-host, Dr. Michelle Cooley, who always put together absolutely wonderful shows. And the reason I know that is because we just went over 33,500. We just did it. Last time I reported, we was at 32,000. Now we're at 33,500. We continue this. I think by the end of 2024, we will be close to our goal, which is 100,000 subscribers, or maybe even more. But thank you all for tuning in and watching us and enjoying our shows and providing great feedback. And I tell you, we also are looking sometimes for folks, potential one or two, to come on the show and talk about you, talk about what you're proud of, talk about what makes you happy, talk about the joy and the happiness you bring to others and why it's so important to do that. You know, and I tell you, all you have to do is you can reach out to me, James Kuluish. I'm James Kuluish 145@gmail.com, or Michelle at mcooley0827@gmail.com. We will consider and we will contact you. But right now we're talking about, holidays, celebration continue. We're still locked in on Christmas a little bit, but we're getting ready to lock that one up in a minute. And I'm going to turn it back over to you, Michelle.
Yeah, so thank you, James. Well, I know you said we're going to lock that one up in a minute. We're going to save New Year's for New Year's. We're going to kind of focus on Christmas holiday tradition because we got a special New Year's show later on this week, but we're focusing on Christmas and the things that are going on. So, gift giving rituals, those are so important. And, me and James, we don't, we're blessed. We have a lot of things that we are blessed with. So what we do, I'm going to talk about me. I try to think of things that I feel my husband may like, or I see there's a need for it. I'll tell you one of these. One of the gifts I got him is these, and a lot of nurses wear these. A lot of people, you see them, Crocs. Those Croc shoes. He loves them. I mean, he really loves these shoes. As everyone knows, you can wear Crocs anywhere, on the beach, and you're just around the house, outside the house. I didn't realize how much he would love them. So when I thought about getting him that, I was like, you know what? Because he goes into the sauna, jacuzzi. My husband, he stays fit, he stays healthy. I'm like, instead of getting the regular, slides and stuff like that, these Croc shoes are much, much better. They won't get that. I mean, they'll get wet, but they're just a little bit better quality. So I got that as one of his Christmas gifts. And like I said, I just try to think of things that, I know that he may appreciate and that he may need. So that's just my take on gift giving and rituals. So what is yours, James?
Well, I'm talking about the hardest person to shop for is you. Mm-hmm. And if it's up to me, I said, baby, I'm just going to give you $500, $1,000. You're like, all right, that's my money anyway. So I can't get away with nothing like that. But gift giving is thinking about things very carefully. I really don't know what my wife wants. So what I do is I go out buy 15, 20 different items, small items, or whatever. I said, one of these, I know I'm gonna hit the jackpot on one, at least one of them. So it's just just so difficult to shop for. But I think I hit the jackpot this year with the gifts, tangible gift, when I went out and bought you a brand new wedding ring and we redid that. So that was the beginning of another. We've been married 16 years. I start over again, but it's just difficult. And others, I mean, we used to give out a whole lot of give grandkids and all that. It comes,
Mhm.
I'm just giving money because they pretty much grown now, and they would smile all days if they got some money, and so that's the extent of me. Now you go about picking gifts carefully like that, but the only person that I shop for primarily is Michelle. Now I give my friends gifts, but that's easy. Uh, ball of henny or something like that. I don't know, whatever the occasion is that they like. So I don't put a whole lot of time into, certainly not going into the shopping center. One thing that Michelle probably didn't know, I hate going shopping with her.
I think it's a husband. I think it's the male female dynamics. Women like we can stay in the store and look around for a while and come out with nothing. But we take our time. You see those poor men, boyfriends or husbands on the side, sitting outside the mall, the shopping bag, just waiting for their wives to come out. But see, my brother hates shopping too. So I remember one time, a couple of times I went shopping. I told him, okay, we bought what he needed to get. So I said, okay, come to Macy's with me. I'm gonna look for something. So he was like right up next to me, kind of like, would you hurry up? I was like, oh my goodness. So we don't go shopping together anymore. And nah, because when I shop, I like to take my time, especially when it's a gift. All jokes aside, gift giving rituals, like I said, we don't need, we really don't need, and like I said, we're very blessed. I think one of the most important gifts is someone like a friend of ours, they made a cake for us. That just shows love to me. Just like, I love your cake and you made it for us. Or like when Christmas comes and I'm trying to connect with family and friends, I know we got a lot of them and people are busy, but I try to make let's say if I call or text message, I try to personalize it. If I'm texting, Joe Smith or something, Merry Christmas, Joe, instead of sending out a group text message or something like that. I think when you make it more personal, people really, really take heart to it. And I like getting the occasional phone call. It just makes me feel like you're thinking about me, or when I do it, that I'm really thinking about them, because unfortunately, as beautiful as the holiday season is, we have people out there who are going through some stuff. So we try to bring joy and kindness and just let them know we're thinking about them. What are your thoughts on that, James?
Well, I mean, you just said something a second ago, because you do, when you shop, you there for hours. A guy walk in the store,
Mm-hmm.
he know exactly what he want.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 10 minutes. I got it. I'm ready to leave. But you know what? It's all about respect. It's all about respect. So you have to respect your significant other, and make sure that you spend the time with her and you continue to shop, because sometimes you surprise me with you know what you're looking for, how you go about shopping, what you like. I don't send in. I just take it all in, and then if you don't get nothing that time, I sneak out, and I know I go directly to the place that you were looking at that at, get it, and out the store in 10 minutes. So, hey guys out there, it's important that sometimes you take the time, go shopping with her, spend that time with her. Um, if you're in the shoe store, dress with her, pull up a chair and watch a football game.
You know what? You know what? I would say And I'm gonna let James comment on it. I remember one Christmas a couple years ago, I was thinking, okay, besides other stuff, little things I'll get James, what would he really like? So in our house, we have a lot of pictures and everything like that. So what I did is my brother, he draws. He's an amazing artist. So I contacted James's niece and got a nice picture of James's mother. You know, unfortunately, I never met her. And I sent it to my brother and said, can you actually draw a picture of her? He did it, sent it to me. And that was one of the gifts I gave James a couple of years ago. And I think that's, in my opinion, one of the best gifts I gave him. But I'm going to let him comment on that gift about how he reacted.
Well, first of all, it's amazing. It's a hand drawn, but it's identical to the picture. I'm talking about the wrinkle or whatever that might have been in there. This guy is amazing. And not only is he amazing with drawing, he's an amazing person. He's a doctor, etc. Just a great guy that cares. But this picture, I saw this and I was blown away. And it's like, wow, this is not even a picture until not a camera or painting. He just drew it. And it's, I don't know how God goes about selecting people to get them that type of talent. I can't even draw a straight line without putting a crook in it. Mm-hmm. But that was totally it was brought in and accepted from the heart, because knowing that he drew this, I'm talking about, and he put everything, his skills in it, to be able to capture every single thing about it. And it brought back memories of my mom. My mom been passed for about 34 years now, but it brought back instant memories. Not saying that you forget anything, but I'm talking about it brought a smile to my face. And that's probably the best gift my wife ever gave me. Yeah.
Next, I'm gonna put a drawing of a black lab Bella.
You know what? Hey, you know what, Michelle? We're gonna take a station break, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna pick this conversation up, and we're gonna talk more. And it's not too late. If you want to be part of the conversation, all you have to do is go to the platform that you're watching us on. Promise you, we'll get you an answer. It's your life. We'll see you shortly after the break.
It's all over, 'cause you worry too much and you don't know
welcome back to James Kuluish Show. It's your life, and yeah, I'm over here giggling as you see. You know what? I believe it's so wonderful when you're yoked with somebody, you love them, and you can love somebody, but I actually like her too. I'm telling my doctor what's here. Oh, I love her. Oh, every ounce of NG I got in my body, but I like her because she is wonderful, and she tell you change a country boy, still country, but help educate me even more, help build the foundation that I stand on, and she's standing there with me as my queen, and to be around and celebrate Christmas and holidays with her is absolutely wonderful, and I just thought I had to share that with you because I hope you got a spouse just as wonderful as I have, and that you are able to laugh, you're able to joke, you're able to tell each other the truth. And that's hard when you're able to comment on the truth, especially during holidays. And Michelle, I don't know if I said this today, but have anybody told you today that you are loved and appreciated? If they haven't, I want to be the first one to tell you, babe, you're loved and appreciated. Merry Christmas. And let's enter these holidays moving, getting prepared for 2024.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have an amazing show on Thursday and Friday. Wow, we're gonna knock it out the park. But holiday season, especially Christmas, you reflect and have a grateful spirit, gratitude. So, when me and James renewed our wedding vows on Christmas Day, when we were saying those vows, we even said them since we first got married. So when we renew our vows, we were just looking at each other, and the vows are still the same, but when you say it again, it has a much a deeper meaning. I can't really explain it. It's like, wow, you've been with this person for this amount of years. You're together, you're one, you're yoked. This is what it really truly means. Because when you first get married, you love, you're in love, but marriage is beautiful, marriage is great, but also marriage is work. Marriage is work. You're not always going to agree, you're going to have some differences, but the key to marriage is respect, communication, and sticking it out through trials and tribulations. That's the most important thing. Marriage is not about, it's not, oh, everything's going to be honky-dory all the time. No, there are going to be trials and tribulations. But however, the joy and happiness and togetherness that you experience with your partner outweighs all the trials and tribulations you will go through. It makes you stronger. It makes you definitely stronger. So when we were saying those vows to each other, we were renewing our vows, for me, it was like, wow, look into this man's eyes, and all I saw was love and togetherness. So I am grateful for that. I reflect on that, and we still got a lot of years together, and we look forward to that. So I'm going to pass that on to you, James. What about gratitude and reflection during this Christmas season?
Well, you just hit it on. So when we were looking, when we did the vows, and even though we've been married 16 years, been together 18, anytime that you have somebody again, and he's like, okay, we're gonna do this. And it seemed like the fear would go away because you're already married. And you're redoing it again. And like this woman is so wonderful. She's so grateful. She's so I hope she don't say no. This is a get out of jail free card. She said no, no. you know, but all seriousness, being able to exchange the vows, look into a person's eyes. Uh, Eyes don't lie, and know exactly where their heart is at, knowing that they are your partner, not just partner in just marriage, but a partner in business, a partner in everything, and that you can truly trust this person. That's a gift from God. And to be able to share and do these things during the Christmas holidays makes it even more important to knowing that you have chosen the right partner, knowing that you guys' goals are the same, knowing that your endeavors are the same, but it could change depending on what that is. But when you as one, you move forward as one, you think as one, you have to be honest as one. I know we're down to the last 2 minutes of the show, Michelle.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts?
Um, one of the topics I want to discuss, I know in the last 2 minutes, it was a holiday playlist. The thing that comes into my mind, there's a song by the OJs called Christmas Just Ain't Christmas Without the One You Love. So my takeaways and my message to the audience is holidays, beautiful, but we try to make each and every day joyful and beautiful.
I say we try to make each and every day a holiday. That's holiday is every day. Christmas should be every day. And mind, body, and soul, and love and compassion. We need to show that to each other daily.
Yes.
And we need to take in consideration, just like you mentioned, respect, harmony, joy. And we need to hold our head up and stay positive with everything we do. I want to thank Dr. Michelle Cooley for putting together another absolutely wonderful show. I'd like to thank our viewers and our listeners. You are the most important things that keep us on the air. But most importantly, I'd like to thank God for giving us this opportunity. We got a absolutely fantastic show coming. We got a panel tomorrow, and we got an absolute show coming Friday as well. Well, we want you to tune in. But always dream big, think big, and be big at everything that you do. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. It's your life.